Alrighty, my first Formula 4 win. Welcome to the video. I should have said that first. But welcome to the video. This is my first Formula 4 win. I'm deciding to do a little bit of a voiceover because last time that I made a video, I went back and watched it, and I was like, "Geez, this is really boring." Just hearing engines fly by, and I was like, maybe I could do a little bit of a voiceover next time. And for me, this is a very important race. You know, my first Formula 4 win. There is only 6 people in this split, I guess. I don't know. There's only 6 people in this server session, whatever you want to call it. We are at Mid-Ohio in the FIA Formula 4 car. I really do like these cars. It was my first race, actually, at this track in Formula 4. Because I forgot that Road America was going away today. So I missed the last race of Road America. And, yeah. This really is a great race, and I hope y'all enjoy it. I'll give y'all a little bit of info on the track. The track is, again, Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. The length is 2.25 miles. There's 13 turns, and the max amount of pit stalls are 28. It's in Lexington, Ohio. The car is a Formula 4 FIA Formula 4. It has unlimited tire sets for this race. And the setup is Mid-Ohio Formula 4. Even though it says question mark. This is not what really matters, but the track conditions is dry. Marbles and dust was cleared. Practice was moderate usage. Qualifying carried over from practice, and race carried over from qualifying. We have a max amount of 1 fast repair, and the incident count until DQ is 17. But yeah, it's a 20-minute race. The pace car speed is 55 miles an hour, and the pit lane speed is 45 miles an hour. The weather is partly cloudy, with it being 79 degrees Fahrenheit, and the track temperature is 109 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds from the northeast of 12 miles per hour. And yeah, so I hope y'all enjoy the race. Revving up for this turn 1. It is, again, a beautiful track. I love it. Again, it was my first race. I practiced on it before, but not very heavily. Going down into T1, we're away. It's the lift corner. You try to stretch the corner out as wide as possible. I guess I didn't decide to do that on the first lap because I didn't need to. And going down into the keyhole, it's a second, third gear corner. Very nice corner in my opinion. We are going down this back straight. I had decided to try to cut back to the inside to block off number 6. Number 6 didn't actually end up taking my inside since it was so early. Going down into what I think is a pretty good representation of the corkscrew. Second or third gear corner, all the way up. You have to be very careful up here to not spin. I had a little bit of a moment there. The car is still very unsettled. I had a little bit of a moment right there. And then coming all the way up, and boom, I spin. And that is so embarrassing when you spin, especially from pole position. It was also my first Formula 4 pole position. So, yeah. Very embarrassing. Going down into this corner, I don't know why I braked. It's a lift corner, but I broke. This is a fourth to third gear corner. people into the pit lane for what reason I don't know. You can hear people crashing for some reason. Coming all the way again, it's the lift corner. I decided to use a lot more of the track there. Just going to pull alongside this guy. Braking second or third gear. You have to be very careful in that corner. It's very easy to spin out at the keyhole. All the way down this back straight. Again, it's a very nice back straight in my opinion. You got this one pretty wide kink. Get all the way up in a very, very high speed. We're going to go to the gyro cam to watch me race a little bit on board. So you can see what gear I'm in. You can see kind of the speed. You hear the turbo winding up back there, I guess. And it is a very, very nice track coming down into the first corner. We're going to wait all the way until just after the 200 mark to lift, come all the way up, take a very close line to that pit lane, all the way out to that yellow curb on the outside. Coming down all the way to the keyhole. We're going to again wait to 200 this time, break all the way down to third gear, maybe down to second like I just did. And I have to be very careful on the exit of this corner to not spin, get on the power a little early. Coming all the way down. I tried to take a very close line, but I kind of sometimes do have to correct myself, like I just did. Coming all the way down to, again, what I call the corkscrew. I don't know if that's its name. All the way down into third gear. All the way up, back up the hill. Give it a little break. Go to second gear. Back down the hill all the way into this corner, which you do give a little bit of a tap of brakes. You gotta let the car slide a little bit there. Coming all the way up. This is a lift corner in my opinion. Sometimes flat out if you really want to take it flat out. All the way down to a second gear corner. Back down a hill to this little bowl area out here. It's just a quick right left. Gonna wait till 200, right before 200 to lift all the way out. And then back down to second gear this time. Normally a third or fourth gear corner for me, but I don't know what happened this time. Oh, and I take a little bit of a spin. Not full around, but enough of a slide to, you know, discourage me because it's pretty wide. We're gonna go actually to the car behind because you can now see me all the way up there. Not a very fun thing to spin right there, especially when your opponent is so close to you. They took a little bit of wire kind of that's their I take a little bit more of the traffic the way I do. And again, it's fine. It's all whatever your opinion is. We're gonna go to the right front suspension here. You're gonna see this corner very closely. Yeah, this thing's going a little different. Coming all the way down, you kind of got to take a wider line. Hit the apex all the way. Right, left front, all the way down, back to the right front. Ooh. This is not very fun, guys. That's pit line. Okay. Messed up a little bit there. Alright. Here I am. Alright, we have mistakes there. We click different buttons that we don't mean to click. Again, we click buttons that we don't mean to click. Okay, we're gonna use a blip cam for a little bit now. Okay, so coming all the way down, I think we're following me. Jeffrey's right behind me, I believe it is. It's either Jeffrey or Alex. It's Jeffrey. You know, it's a nice track. I do like it. And again, we make mistakes, people. It's not like you missed much racing there. He was behind me for a few laps. Gonna go to TV cam 2 for a little bit here, give us a little bit of a wider end. Ooh, Jeffrey slightly slides off, goes all the way to the grass. We're gonna go watch him for a little bit. You know, cuts across the grass, cuts across the second track config, I guess. Hits a cone. And oop, Alex is coming up right behind him. And Jeffrey apparently might have stuff on his tires because he's taking these corners a little bit with a little more, there's a little more slide in his car, a little slower. Comes all the way up. Took wide there. I don't adventure out to that part of the track. Maybe that's why I got caught up at the end of the race. I got a little caught up by Alex there, but you know, we won. Coming down all the way to start finish straight. Now me, obviously, again, that's the left corner behind me, and this is a third to second gear corner. We're gonna actually ride on my gyro for a little bit here again. I do think the gyros are very full, and I spin. Again, it's not very fun to spin when you got your opponent so close to you. It's funny, both times I've clicked the gyro, not meaning to catch my spins, I catch my spins. That is actually hilarious. But again, I'm going to put into this corner, going from 6th gear all the way down to 3rd gear, sometimes 2nd, just depends on what you want. And then all the way back up the hill. For some reason, went to 4th. I'm going to go back down to 2nd again. Nope, stay at 3rd. As we come around this corner, get a little bit of a slide there. Lift into this corner real quick, let's quick tap. Again, I don't venture out to the outside of this track part, just feel like unventured territory. Maybe it'd give me a few tenths of quicker lap. Again, it's a left corner here. I should have shifted down to 4th, but I didn't. And there is a car in the wall. Hang on, man. Let's get a replay on that. There was a car in the wall. I don't know what that was about. Holy crap, I saw a car fly. Okay, we're gonna go see what happened to this guy. These guys brake for this one. And he just absolutely climbs his car. Oh my god, into the catch fence. And holy lord, he is out of that race. No way he's coming back from that. But okay. Oh, hang on. Okay, well, I can't find Jeffrey for some reason. Jeffrey was right behind me, but now it's Alex. Alex is actually right behind me. I don't know where Jeffrey's in the pits. Alright, hang on. Let's hang on a minute. Let's go find where Jeffrey crashed. Okay, so Jeffrey just came out of the corkscrew right behind me. Oh, and he takes a little bit of a spin. That's not very fun for him. He gets overtaken by Alex, who's the guy that's now in P2. Coming up. Now he has a little bit of hot tires. And he just doesn't brake. Huh. Okay, he just doesn't brake for the corner, which is weird. Now he's going back to following me. Still on my gyro. I'm going to blimp for a little bit here. So this guy was the guy that just got absolutely mounted. And I just quickly passed him, especially because he has to brake very, very early for this corner. You have to take it very slowly. And he does take it slow enough that he gets out of it without spinning, which is surprising because I would have definitely spinned coming out of that corner. So again, coming all the way back down this back straight, which is again a very, very nice back straight. Going all the way down from 6th gear to 3rd gear. Going up the hill and then come back down the hill. kind of corkscrew style. You have to take it very carefully. Kind of like the one at Laguna Seca. Coming all the way back up. Take a little bit of a wider line there this time. Again, not venturing out to that wider part of that circuit. I'm just scared to, I guess. I don't know why. Coming all the way back down into the left corner. Try to use as much circuit as you need. Maybe a little more if we can. Somebody in front of me apparently crashed. Or somewhere. I don't know who. But someone did. Maybe it's that guy that didn't have that rear wing. Yeah, it was definitely that guy that didn't have a rear wing. Anyway, coming all the way back up this first straight. Going all the way to the keyhole. Slowing down. Again, third gear. I think it's very quiet on the racetrack. Coming right back down. All the way down. All the way up the hill, back down the hill, and you know, Alex is getting real close to me, and I'm getting pretty scared. But you know, there's not much I can do. And eventually, I think he actually does get close enough to me, but I take it the European rules where you move once, you can't move back over. You also can't reaction. You can't pull a reaction move. You have to block somebody previous to their move, or while they're super far back. Those are your options. You can't really block them as they're right on your tail. And also that last kink to the left, I'm just so scared about it. I get scared because the car's already unsettled coming through those last two turns. It's coming through the first turn again, a little bit of a lift. I took that whole track that I needed. Come back down again. He's getting close to me, so I'm going down to third gear, trying to block off that inside line so we can't take that inside line and, you know, come up and give me a little bit. I was afraid he was going to pull a little bit of a switchback there, but he didn't. Pulling down, I'm sure he has a little bit of a slipstream, but it doesn't have enough to pull a move on me coming down into the hill section. All the way back up the hill. Give it a little bit of a break, you know. And, oh, he spins. Come back down this little area. I'm having a little bit more confidence in myself because the guy behind me just spun. And again, I'm not completely straight out of this race. I've spun a few times, so you know. I actually venture for a little farther out there than I originally used to. And again, the left corner, all the way up. We're on lap 9, leading on to lap 10. And the lap 9 leading on to lap 10. We're going to take a lap looking at my data here. On the left, I give it a little break just in case. We're also going to go on from the gyro again. I never go full throttle for some reason. I don't know why. I don't. Coming all the way back out this corner. We're already going 100 mile an hour just outside of that. We were originally down to 60, so we made up 40 mile an hour very quickly. All the way up to 130 mile an hour. We hit 136, 137 mile an hour. Come up, give it a little bit of a tap of the brakes. All the way down, just into this little less hilly section, but you know, it's still got a little bit of hills. Took it a little wide that time. You can see why I don't normally venture that far out. I could probably gain a little bit of time in this section, but I don't. I don't know why I still have this. I can't get it off. assist, it won't come off. Alright, well, anyway. And that's that lap, you know, we have this whole thing. And again, it's a very, very good track in my opinion. I very much like it. It's got very high speed corners with low speed corners. A lot of opportunities to gain some time, a lot of opportunities to overtake people, a lot of spin over opportunities. These cars are actually wonderful, you know, they teach you a lot. I figured out once I joined these cars, I was like, dang, Formula V and Formula 1600 don't really teach you a lot about driving Formula Ford. Which is really the only place you can go other than Formula 2000, F2000 or something like that. So, it's like, they look exactly the same, they just look like Formula F2000 or whatever it is, S2000, looks exactly like Formula 4 with no halo, in my opinion. So maybe they're the exact same car, it's just the 2000 car is an older version. I don't know. I can't tell you. But, you know, I didn't really learn a lot in Formula V. Formula 1600. Didn't really learn a lot. So coming down to lap 12. Last lap was my quickest lap. If we come over here and look at my lap times. Lap 11 was my quickest lap. It's a 1:26.358. I think my qualifying time was... Yeah, so my qualifying time was a 26.297. I don't know who had the fastest lap. I don't think that they tell you it even on here. Who had the fastest lap in the race? They don't. It's kind of sad. They don't tell you. But you know, oh well. We're gonna quickly switch to scenic for a little bit, just get a little bit of these shots. So again, it is very fun, very nice. You know, you learn a lot. In the famous words of Niki Lauda, winning was very fun, but in losing, I always learned more. That is very, very true. I lost a lot at Road America. Whenever Formula 4 had ventured to Road America, I lost, I think, 8 or 9 times. But you know, coming here, obviously, I've gotten a lot better. I learned a lot about racing these cars. You know. Again, winning does feel absolutely amazing. I love winning. But again, losing, you always learn more. You never learn if you never make mistakes. Which is very, very true. I love this track. I know other people love this track. It's a very wonderful track. Just going to follow me for a little bit longer. We'll actually go ahead and move to one of the other cars just to give you a little bit something else. I mean, you always win, you always lose. You can't win them all, you can't lose them all, obviously. Hopefully you can't lose them all. Hopefully you at least get some sort of a win, podium, second place, third place. I mean, you always have a goal. Some people's goal is to make, you know, and get a second place. Some people's goal is to get a 5th place. Some people's goal is to get a 10th place. And you know, we're going to go follow Alex, 2nd place person right now. And again, some people's goals are always different. What people consider a win is always different. Like for me, I consider a win as a win, which sometimes people would say, but that's not really right to do that. And I'm just like, well, when you're, you know, actually pretty quick and you normally get on the front row of a grid, your goal should be to win. You know, I've been on 2nd place many times. Sometimes I've been in the 2nd row, 3rd, 4th places. But I have not One, I have not gotten a second place or a third place in Formula 4. I actually got my win before I got my first second or third place, which is absolutely amazing. Coming back down this hill, following Alex all the way down, breaking into this last corner. He is getting a little quick on me, but oh well. This is actually the last lap, which I never actually realized. Coming down on the last lap, I was very happy with myself. I loved it. I thought it was always awesome that I actually won. Winning was always such a big thing for me, even though it shouldn't have really been. It's just winning. I always wanted to win. It makes me feel good. I know I'm not a professional or anything, but we all have to start somewhere. We all have to go up. I mean, a lot of YouTubers are still in their Formula 4 days. Some are in their Formula 3 days. Some are in Formula 1 right now. Like, not actual Formula 1, but like they're Iracing Formula 1. A lot do Formula 4 and Formula 3. A lot do Super Formula. There's a lot of supercar ones. We all learn at separate points. We all learn in separate ways. This was just my way of learning, is racing. I do want to be a real race car driver, but I don't know if I'm ever going to be a real race car driver. I do have plans for the future, but this is my goal right now. See how far I can get. Winning, I'm shaking the steering wheel, being very happy. And although maybe some of y'all want to get into this, maybe some of y'all just think, oh, this is a silly game, this means nothing, but this means a lot to me. This means a lot to me. Even though, again, it's not real. It feels real good to win, and it feels really bad to make a mistake. It doesn't necessarily feel bad to lose. I think losing, you learn a lot more than even if you just get a second place, or maybe if you even get a fifth place. I still think you learn more by getting a 10th place. You always learn more by doing worse. But you always learn, no matter what. You will always learn, especially in motorsport. You will learn mistakes. You will learn how to not make those mistakes. As I come to do what I said I was gonna do when I got this car. Victory donuts. Just on the pit straight. I figured out you could really easily do donuts in this car compared to like a Formula V or a Formula 1600 car. This car is just really good. Gotta get more onto the actual tarmac. Get a better donut. And again, this is my Formula winning. Y'all's Formula winning was slightly different. Maybe y'all would have celebrated slightly different than I did. But this is how I wanted to celebrate when I got my first one. And you know what? Again, y'all might think, oh, it's just a silly game. Maybe you think he didn't deserve it. In my opinion, I very much deserve it. In my opinion, I am very happy with myself in a fake virtual game. I'm very happy with myself. And you know what? We all think different things are a win. We all do differently. We all learn, we all love, we all do everything differently. And this is just my way. Making these videos honestly make me very happy. I don't know why. I don't do it much, but when I do, I get very, very happy. Even seeing 1 or 2 likes on my video. One of my videos got 43 views. I got very happy because holy crap. People are actually watching my video. People are actually thinking, oh my lord, this guy's doing something. Maybe some people are thinking, oh my god, he's doing a stupid video game race. But for me, that stupid video game race means a lot. Y'all mean a lot. I love y'all. Good morning, good evening, good night. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Have a good sleep. Have a good lunch, dinner, breakfast, I don't know. Maybe y'all are eating breakfast right now. Maybe some of y'all are on the toilet right now, I don't know. Maybe some of y'all are laying in your bed right now trying to go to sleep and you found this stupid video and you're, watching it. I don't know. My first victory in Formula 4. My first ever voiceover for iRacing. I have a lot of stupid other videos that I made when I was 12, 10. I was one of Formula 1 2020. And I was like, oh my god, I can actually film on like my PS4, and now I'm on my computer. Now I was doing this in VR. Keep that in mind. So I've gone all the way from playing Formula 2020 on PlayStation, PS Now or something like that. It's a previous version of PS Plus Premium or something. I don't remember. Before PS Plus Premium was a thing, it was just PS Plus, and you had PS Now subscription. And now I'm on iRacing, one of the most professional sims ever. This is my journey. This is my life. I'm very happy with myself. Again, good morning, good evening, good night. I love y'all. I would say something else, but I have no other words. So again, I love y'all. Goodbye. Oh, hello. Welcome to the channel. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your morning. Bye.